Now here, all the action is right outside the Kuno National Park, and whether these are the local villagers or even the BJP workers, they are ensuring that the boards and banners of Abhinandan to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and of course Mr. Tomar, who's also a minister with the union government, the chief minister of the state, all of this is going to be ensured. All these banners with the cheetahs, of course, that have been shown here in these banners are being put up by the cadre and the workers here. But it's not just about the end, it's also about the start of the journey. 8 African cheetahs are being brought in from Namibia, and India today is ensuring that you get to see the site from Namibia, and also then when the cheetahs reach here and are released into the national park. I want to go across to my colleague Rupesh Sioni, because he's from the airport in Namibia where the aircraft is all set to depart. Rupesh, what are we looking at? How many hours? When will the aircraft depart, and what are the arrangements made? Because from what we saw, it's a specially customized aircraft that has been created for this transcontinental, translocation transfer that is being done of these cheetahs. Over to you, Rupesh.
Thanks. Yes, we're still waiting, I think, another 2 hours, hour and a half for the processes and handover and everything to begin. But yeah, that's the plane. Everybody is very excited on this side. We're just waiting for the dignitaries and everyone to arrive. And I think this is going to be a very successful project for both of the countries, especially, I think, for tourism between the countries and the conservation side of it. From what we've seen, I think the cheetahs will be coming in now at the airport in about an hour, and we'll be able to update you once they arrive, and let you know. We will be given access to the plane as well, hopefully a bit later on.
Pesh, yes. Because it was in 2022 that India and Namibia signed a memorandum of understanding to have these cheetahs transferred, 8 in number out of 7,000 that are left surviving across the African nations. Rupesh, do tell us about the arrangements that have been made to ensure that that the health status remains fine, that they have a comfortable journey, that it is ensured that all animal rights are taken care of. All of this with a specially customized aircraft, that jumbo aircraft with, of course, the banner of the cheetahs and the lions that have been put on this aircraft as well. What can you tell us about the arrangements that have been made for a safe journey of these 8 cheetahs?
I think it has been specially customized. There are enough vets to take care of each of the cheetahs. And with CCF, I think it's a Cheetah for Conservation Fund, who is the one handling it, Dr. Laurie Barker. They're very experienced in handling cheetahs, translocations, relocations, and they are in the safest hands possible, if one can say that. And because the flight is not stopping anywhere, I don't think there'll be any problems. They're saying the cheetahs are not going to be fed until they arrive. So just to ensure their safety and health, every single human right, animal right has been taken care of. They're not going to a zoo, they're going to a national park for a reintroduction. And as Dr. Barker said earlier, it's going to take 5 to 10 years to even see the results. But the excitement from the Indian side, from the farmers and everyone, is unbelievable as well.
Yes. All right, Rupesh Sioni tracking all the latest coming in from Namibia. The aircraft is set to depart. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to release 8 of these cheetahs early in the morning, and this will be ensured, of course, after a comfortable journey. All the health checkups have been done, and this, remember, with regard to whether these are global experts, wildlife scientists, and here in Madhya Pradesh, forest officers, rangers, administration, politicians. It's a solid battery, ensuring whether ranging from the police personnel to the topmost in the union government, that it goes as a smooth process. Remember, intercontinental and translocation of a carnivore is not an easy project. They've managed to now initiate it. It needs to reach its concluding journey here in Madhya Pradesh. But I want you to also understand how this journey has been undertaken. My colleague Shiv Arur in the studio will take you through the details. Shiv, over to you.
Pooja, I really wish I was where you are, because I can feel the excitement about the arrival of those cheetahs. I mean, this is really historic. There are, of course, critics and, many different divergent views about how this is going to play out. Yes. But it's most certainly an exciting time for Kuno National Park. Let's tell our viewers for a moment how this is all going to unfold over the next few hours. For starters, these 8 cheetahs are being flown in on that specially kitted out aircraft from Namibia all the way to India. It's a 10-hour flight from Windhoek, which is the capital of Namibia. The aircraft will land in Gwalior in Madhya Pradesh. This translocation is being carried out in a specially modified Boeing 747. That's the aircraft with the tiger painted on the front. It's a chartered flight. They will be flown from Gwalior then to Palpur, which is quite nearby. And then from Palpur, they will be flown in an Indian Air Force Chinook helicopter, or a couple of helicopters from 5 helipads that are built at Palpur. From there, they will be transported to the Kuno National Park. So, Pooja, it's a fleet of Indian Air Force Chinook helicopters that will finally be delivering the big cats to where you are now.